are you doing today? This is Eugene Santos, and last year around June 25th, I was sexually assaulted by the Warwick Police Department. I was walking down the street, I was in women's clothing, and they had stopped me, put me in cuffs, put my face in the hood of a cop car, and then began to search my purse laughing at me. This has been an ongoing abuse case stimulated by local authorities. I've been also abused by the Attorney General. They put their hands physically on me when I went to go make an incident report that I had been expelled from my university for being transgender. I think that it is really terrible to know that people will go as far as to abusing lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender community members. We are coming up on the 50-year anniversary of the Stonewall riot, so that's something to take in mind why this happens. But after Pride last year, someone also got shot, and I gave the Warwick Police Department like a fair warning that they should be doing more community service outreach and they should be taking more attention to Pride. And they were like, well, that's not our division. Well, if it's not your division, why do you get a paycheck? Like, why do you deserve to get a paycheck when there's been 1,200 kids that have died since Parkland? I mean, I've tried to help every department. Homeland Security, I called Homeland Security. I was on the phone waiting for the first time for 17 minutes, and then I was on the phone the second time, and they said, oh, Homeland Security doesn't handle hate crimes. You don't handle hate crimes, then what do you do? What do you do? Nothing? Like, last time I checked, you're getting all this negative connotations. Like, me as a figure, so like I grew up in foster care, I grew up in group homes from 7 to 17, and then I went to college, and then I was gonna join the military, and I got HIV, and the military won't even let me serve now because I have HIV. So when you want to talk about someone who's a qualified candidate, I mean, let's talk about her values. I mean, like, I've only been trying to make the world better. I'm a Boy Scout. I have my background growing up in group homes and group foster care. Do you know how intelligent those kids are? And then on top of that, my background taking Homeland Security classes. My professor did not like when I chose to go to a gender equity department class over his or her presentations. I can't, that's the part of college though, you should know that better. I can't always be in class because I am volunteering in my fashion merchandising classing, in my merchandising mathematics class. My professor said I was harassing them. Please, you're harassing me. You're like, you brought me to Superior Court, really? Do you think any of you are gonna get ahead in your life like this? Like, no. I would rather let you know that it's so sad to see a university stoop down to the level of like your local bully. Like, you're as good as, I don't even know. I wouldn't even say you're good. I think, like, this is the reason why no one wants to work with you downtown. Like, you would have an ice skating arena downtown if you were a good university. You're not. So, and then you banned me from the university ice skating arena because I asked to go take ice skating lessons because I have post-traumatic stress disorder. So I'm coming up on my Social Security hearing next week, and, for a woman or a man to get stopped and then have their bag searched, Warwick Police Department, you had no consent to search my bag. You had no reason to bring me to the hospital, and you had no consent to put doors in my legs. So I think you deserve to go to court, and maybe we should teach you a lesson in court, all right? Because how I am seeing it in the community should be as a leader, as your captain, maybe. He's not. What are you talking about, captain? Because the woman that picked up the phone at Warwick Police Department said, "I'm not going to lose my job." Well, maybe you did. This is Eugene Santos in my first live documentary.